Every single day, small businesses on Main Street are fighting a battle that, honestly, they just can't win. They're totally outgunned by these corporate giants with massive marketing budgets and all this crazy technology. But what if there was a way to level that playing field? Well, today, we're going to explore a new model called the Co-op Business Club and a really unique investment opportunity it's created called the agency license. So here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we're going to uncover the deep-seated reason why so many small businesses really struggle to grow. Then, we'll dive into the cooperative system that's designed to fix it and see how it works under the hood. After that, we'll get into the part you're probably most interested in, the investment side. We're talking the agency license, the global vision, and a very, very limited opportunity for early investors called the founding phase. So let's get right into it. All right, section 1. Before we can really appreciate the solution, we have to truly understand the problem. I mean, it's this fundamental disadvantage that puts a hard ceiling on the growth of millions of small businesses, and it's exactly why Main Street is just losing the marketing war. So why is this actually happening? Is it because the local bakery or your neighborhood accountant is worse than their national chain competitors? Of course not. The issue isn't about quality at all. It's a structural problem, and it's baked right into the modern economy. The result is what the co-op's founder calls spaghetti marketing, and I think that's a perfect name for it. Just think about it. You throw up a Facebook post on Monday, maybe you run a local newspaper ad on Wednesday, you go to a networking event on Friday. It's just all disconnected. There's no real plan, no data to see what's working, and nothing compounds over time. You're just throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping something sticks. And for business owners, it's exhausting and incredibly expensive. And here is where the problem becomes crystal clear, in dollars and cents. For a small business to get access to the same kind of marketing technology that enterprise companies use every single day, they'd be looking at a bill of $3,000, $4,000, even $5,000 a month. Not to mention hiring the staff to run it all. The co-op delivers that same power for just $197. That enormous gap? Well, that's the opportunity right there. So how in the world do you bridge a gap that wide? The answer isn't just another piece of software or some new online course. Nope. It's a fundamental change to the business model itself. It's a cooperative operating system. Now, it's really crucial to understand what this is and, maybe more importantly, what it is not. This is not just another marketing agency you hire. It's not a franchise. It's a cooperative operating system. The best analogy I've heard is it's like a group of farmers all pooling their money to buy a huge tractor that no single farmer could ever afford on their own. It's all about shared power, shared cost, and ultimately shared success. Okay, so we've got this shared tractor, but how does it actually help a local coffee shop or an accounting firm get more customers? Let's take a look at the engine that's actually driving the results. So the engine is this 4-stage system, and it's called the P.A.S.S framework. It automates the entire customer journey from start to finish. It kicks off with prospecting, going out there across multiple platforms to generate leads. Then it moves to acquire, converting that initial interest into real prospects. The sell stage is all about maximizing the value of each transaction. And finally, the support stage turns those customers into repeat business and, you guessed it, referrals. It's a complete, self-sustaining loop. And this is the AI that runs the entire system. Meet Marvin AI. It's a 24/7 digital agent. So when a potential customer shows interest at 2 in the morning on a Sunday, Marvin is instantly there to engage them, answer their questions, and if they're a qualified lead, it books an appointment right into the business owner's calendar. What that means is no opportunity is ever missed. Okay, so far we've talked all about how the co-op helps small businesses. Now we're going to shift focus to the investment opportunity. This is all about how you can own a piece of the infrastructure that makes this whole thing possible through something called the agency license. The investment to acquire a lifetime agency license for an exclusive territory is a one-time payment of $19,700. Now, it's really important to note, this is not a franchise fee with ongoing royalties. There are no other recurring payments to the network, period. It's a single investment to own your territory outright. So what does that investment actually get you? As an agency license holder, or an ambassador as they're called, you own 3 key things. First, you get an exclusive geographic territory, which means no one else can sell memberships there. It's all yours. Second, you get a 20% recurring revenue stream from every single member in your territory for life. And third, you get full resale rights. This license is a tradable asset that you own and you can sell in the future. So let's look at how that reoccurring revenue builds over time. When you sign up just your first 13 members, you're already generating over $500 in passive income each month. Not bad. But as you grow your territory to 50 members, that number jumps to $5,000 a month. And at 100 members, you're looking at $14,000 in monthly recurring revenue. The whole model is built for that kind of compounding growth. But the monthly revenue, that's only one half of the investment. The license itself is designed to grow in value, a lot like a piece of real estate. As the network expands and your territory fills up with members, the built-in value of your exclusive license just goes up and up. And remember, you have the right to sell that asset at any time for a price that you set. Okay, now let's zoom out a bit. We've seen how one territory works. Let's take a look at how this model scales into a global network. Because believe me, the long-term vision here is ambitious. This right here is the blueprint for a fully mature territory. So using Niagara Falls as a target model, the potential monthly revenue for the network could be over $500,000. For the ambassador who owns that territory, their 20% share would be over $100,000 a month. This is the long-term potential that this model is designed to achieve in cities all around the world. And this gives you an idea of the scale of the ambition. The current leader in the business networking space is BNI, which is a massive organization. The co-op is positioned as a modern, technology-driven alternative with a really clear goal to blow past BNI's metrics by 2030. We're talking about a market that's worth tens of billions of dollars every single year. All of this brings us right to this moment. The systems are built, the technology is ready to go, but the global network is just now being established. And this creates a unique and very time-sensitive window for the very first investors. You see, the network is rolling out in 4 phases. Right now, we are in phase 1, and it's called the founding phase. This is the true ground floor opportunity happening right now, before agency licenses are even made available to the general public. So what's the big advantage of being a founder? Well, it comes down to this unique, permanent benefit called the organic traffic rotator. The first 10 founders worldwide will be placed into the system. As the main co-op websites gain more and more traffic over the years, this rotator will automatically and passively distribute leads and commissions to those 10 founders. It is a lifetime asset that will never be offered again. And this is the key takeaway. This foundational opportunity is strictly limited. There are only 10 founding spots available in the entire world. Once those 10 are claimed, the rotator benefit and that founder status are gone for good. Which really brings everything down to one final question. This entire model is built on geographic exclusivity, and it's granted on a first-come, first-served basis. So the only question you really need to ask yourself is my territory still available?